We are on a new platform. We are trying a new thing to be more fancy. We're going to just verify that we are live, and then we want to show you guys like a cool new thing that we're doing. But let's make sure we're live.
I see you. I see you. And it says you're live on your channel. I got an email from YouTube.
Yay, we're live. Okay. We are live. It's happening. I see us.
Yay!
Why can't I see you, Jennie? Can we both be? How come we were both? There we go. Hi. Now you can see us both. Okay, we have to show you guys this cute little thing. So, 1, 2, 3. Welcome, friends, to card readings and guide connections with Jennie and Jasmine. We are so fancy now.
That was so beautiful.
Oh,
I might cry.
So cute.
Oh, yes.
So this is
Hello,
Jennie and I's
Erin.
new day. We will be live on Wednesdays, and we'll try to get on as close to 6 o'clock as possible. We are. Did you see it, Kate? How fancy are we? Oh my god!
So fancy. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. That's so fun.
Hello. Hi. Okay. So how this works is you just comment, I would like a card, or I have a yes no question, and Jennie and I will do the things.
Yes.
Just comment and we can see your comments, and we will do our best to work with them because the chatter gets quite crazy. You guys go a little wild.
Yeah. So I've got Work Your Light. Oh, there we go. Work Your Light. And Postcards from Spirit. This is my first time using this one for readings. And this is one of my, like, almost every day I pull one of these because these just like, aw, make my heart so happy every time I pull one.
I love this deck. I love this deck. I have Animal Spirits deck. This deck is a very talked about deck. People are talking about this one. I also have Angels and Ancestors right here. My mom is ready. I also have Archangel Animal card deck and Enchanted Blossom, which has been a favorite of mine lately. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And as always, we have the elements hanging out with us and our pendulums for yes no questions.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Here we go. So, are you feeling a card for your mama, or you want me to pull one for your mama?
I think she wants the postcard one.
Go Work Your Light. And, oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Work Your Light and postcards. Okay, we'll pull a postcard for you. If you want a Work Your Light, I can pull one for you too. Just let me know. Okay. Postcards from Spirit. Hi, Amy. Hi, Erin.
Erin, I got you. I'll work on you.
All right, postcards from Spirit. What do you have for Jasmine's mama? Okay. You are magic. Look at the dragonfly on there. So some dragonfly energy. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Hi, I see you. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break wide open. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever, Spirit. My gosh, these make me so happy. So I'm thinking of Aaron. Remind me of the name, the kinsenguri, the kintsugi, the it's the Japanese art when something breaks and they put it back together with gold, so it
Oh,
becomes
yeah.
actually more valuable after it's broken and put back together because it was put back together with gold. And that's like what healing is, when we break our hearts wide open and then we allow divine source to come in and mend the pieces. It yeah, let's see. Oh, she doesn't say the name, but yeah, it's something like that. It's really beautiful. So, like, allow divine light to come in and heal those broken pieces. And they're saying grieve. Whatever's you've lost, maybe it's an identity, maybe it's a thought, maybe it's a creation, but it's okay to grieve it and be
I'm
open
feeling some
to
old
allow.
stuff. I really think it's old stuff. I think it's very old. I think it's grieving some very old things that you have not allowed yourself to do so. And because it's my mom, I know that there's some old things that she's not.
Hearts and love.
It definitely feels grandpa. Feels grandpa.
Mm.
My mom lost her dad when she was very, very young. Yeah,
Kintsugi.
that's a
So
Jenny word to say.
something like that. I want to say like kintsugari, or yeah, it's something like that. So yeah, really beautiful.
Love it. Okay, Erin, friend, this is you. I think Jenny will agree with this card very much. Phoenix. So this Oracle deck is really fun. I love this deck because it also is connected to elements. If you guys know me, you know I love the elements. And this is Spirit. This is a Spirit card. Freedom from suffering, past karma, and reincarnation.
Mm.
I feel like guides want you to take a very deep breath there for a second and really just talk about, like, really feel that idea of freedom from suffering. Like, we talk about this all the time. We come here and us humans are like obsessed with this idea of like we have to suffer. We have to suffer. Like it has to be hard. Our life is supposed to be hard. And the reason that it is so hard is because we like, okay, I'm gonna let it down. I'm gonna put it down for a second, and then oh wait, hang on, I'm gonna pick it back up, and then I'm gonna put it down, and then I'm gonna pick it back up again, and then I'm gonna put it back down. We just relive things over and over and over again at nauseum, and it's just yeah. Let's see what else here. The essence of the phoenix with us is with us when we realize that we have been suffering too long or something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by our unconscious mind. It's a long
Mm.
list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are and what is happening to us or what we have done. The stuckness and the dead weight fall off into the ashes, and a lightness emerges. This is very much connected to our first chakra, letting go of all that heavy energy that is down there. Ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karma resides in our first chakra. This is earth centered in our root chakra. I was just saying that. It feels like that's important for you to know. Just like remember that earth energy, those heavy lower chakras can be the hardest to sort of clear out and let go of that. But when we do, like I feel like you get the most weight, like you kind of get the most bang for your buck because you're like, and oh my God, I'm so much lighter now. This is phenomenal. Let us know
I'm
your
feeling
thoughts.
like a lot of that is not hers either. Like there's a lot of ancestral stuff there.
Yeah. I think so too. There's a lot of karma that you're carrying around for your ancestral chain. And we're talking a lot about this. We're getting ready to talk more about this in Rising, doing some kind of reparenting and realizing that a lot of the energy that we carry in our body comes pre-birth from that ancestral line. Okay.
Okay. All right. I've got Amy. Charisse is up next for you, Jasmine.
Okay. Oh, Charisse, thank you
Okay.
so much. Charisse says that we had our tearing up on Saturday. So powerful.
Yay.
You guys
I mean,
like Saturday readings? Should we do Saturday more often?
ooh, more Saturday readings? Yeah. And if you'll do us a favor, a solid, and if you're loving this, then share it on your pages, your personal and whatever groups you're in. Help us spread the love.
And we're like going live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube currently as well. So if you like YouTube,
This one won't go back in. So that's yours, Amy. Okay. I'm trying to push it in to shuffle and it's like, nope. Okay. So Amy, you are loved. This is your postcard from Spirit. You are loved. Dearest you, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. And we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. Isn't that the truth? Anybody else feeling that right now? You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, get rid of those. Too many what ifs, that's future tripping, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the here and now. Empty your mind, clean your house, and throw out any objects that tells you an uncomfortable story. Oh, girl. Like, we're in Capricorn right now, right? Capricorn's like, so it's like, get to work organizing. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. So let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to Spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We hope you really, really know that. All right, my dear. It's time
really
to get to work.
That one was
What,
sweet. That
Jasmine?
was like a sweet push towards work.
Like, we got you. And like, as soon as you get rid of some stuff, they've got stuff they're ready to give you. It's like they've got this platter of all of these fun little goodies, and they're like, we got to wait for room. Ooh, what are we going to give her first when she cleans out? Ooh, there's this and there's this. Like,
And that's something that's so interesting. And I feel like a lot of like that does not get enough credit in the energy world is like, let's discuss that. When we release something that doesn't serve us anymore, it's not that we are empty. It's that we are gonna fill up some more. We're gonna fill up some more stuff. We're going to get more things. My mom says January is the hardest month for me, my dad's birthday. Yeah. And it's my mom's birthday too. I think it
is she Capricorn or Aquarius?
She's a Cap.
Capricorn.
She's like right on it, like right on the
cusper.
Yeah.
In fact, I was actually talking about this morning. I was like staring at my closet, going, I know I need to get rid of some of this crap. And if I do, I know some new beautiful stuff will show up. But I don't want to get rid of anything because I don't know if any good stuff is going to show up. Like, I literally had that conversation with Jerry this morning, and I knew that if I would clean some stuff out, more stuff will fill it, and not necessarily clothes, but just energetically new high vibe stuff is going to take its place. Mm-hmm. Like, it's time.
It's time. It's time.
It's time.
It's time. Okay, Charisse, the dog.
Look how cute.
The dog is coming forward. It's being disciplined in your home and community. And I feel this card sometimes talks a lot about unconditional love. Today, I feel like this card is very much talking about taking stock of who you have in your energetic field. There are some people in the energetic field who are not of the highest vibration, who are not it's not good or bad. We talk about this all the time. Energy is not good or bad. It's not that these people are good or bad. And when we're on this path and this journey towards growth and change, we're not saying just cut these people out of your life, but take stock of whose energy you're putting yourself in. There are people who have better energy for you, and there are people who don't. The exact words that are in this card say, let's see here. When you receive this card, you are invited to look at the structure of your family life and your friends, including those work colleagues. Are you loyal to each other? Are you loyal to each other? Do you respect each other? Do you all relate to each other for the highest good of everyone involved? Is it too chaotic? So really take some time to find out who really is there for you and who's really there for your growth, and just let go of those who aren't, sending them off with love and light and asking them to have a good time. Moving on. Let me know what you think of this. The joke.
So cute.
I don't know if I can move this logo.
I'm feeling like it may also be like, don't think it has to be something external. Who is someone who continues to pull up in your mind that you just bring in and hold space for, and whatever they're, like we have those inner voices, those inner critics, and sometimes it's somebody that doesn't serve us anymore. And somebody that's like, I was working on this woman today, and she was talking about one of her abusers, and she's like, when they show up, and I was like, but when they show up physically, she's like, no, in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, let's cut that shit out. They do not belong there anymore. Don't let them take a single second more of your energy, your time, your space, your thoughts, anything. So like, I'm like getting this like, cut the cord, like whoever keeps taking up mental space.
Yeah. It feels like I'm really getting drawn to that coworker. She says, perfect, right in line with the dream that I had last night. Do you know who this person is? Do you know who this relationship is? I'm curious to see. We talk a lot about relationships, and sometimes when we're avoiding relationships, but like they kind of, just like Jennie says, they drone in your head, they are still taking up energy, real estate in your life. In your life.
Okay, I got Becky.
Hello, beautiful Katie. She says, yes, I have gone through my closet all the time and discern what's taking up space that doesn't serve me anymore. Yeah. A lot. And then like your style changes as you grow too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And our bodies change too.
Yeah.
So, okay, Charisse answered.
She says, no, I wish I did. I've been thinking about it all day, but no one is particularly coming to mind.
But
there's a but. I have thoughts. I'm going to see where her butt goes.
I love it.
Sometimes it's not a person. Sometimes it's a relationship with a program.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It does feel worky to me, though. Like when it kept saying coworker, I was like, oh, okay. I was really quite drawn to coworker, so we'll see what she said. Okay, you want to read for Becky while we're waiting?
So my stomach.
Oh, she said she was correcting her comment.
When Jasmine said coworker, is there somebody in the past, Charisse, that we have in common that there needs to be some clearing? Just think about that for a second. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I'm assuming you will. Because when Jasmine said it feels really coworky, and I was like, ooh. So is that all clear? Do we need to work on clearing that? Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it feels like that situation. So you guys
Okay.
can chat about that situation more offline.
Okay, my dear, let's work on that. Okay, Becky. First of all, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Keep me posted. I giggled when I pulled this card because I know your situation. Um, so Becky, if you don't mind me sharing, is just down and out, and she's lost her voice. And I was texting her the other day and saying, "It's the universe telling you to STFU." And listen, because you don't have a voice, you can't talk. So guess what card I pulled for you?
It
Share
happens
your
to me
voice.
all the time, Becky. I lose my voice all the time.
Share your voice. Okay, but listen, before you're like, but I can't even talk right now. Come out of the cave of persecution and expression. You're being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up or through writing, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. So, how can you express yourself through this downtime? And I think you already know, and it's already a work in progress. And it's just saying, like, I feel like this is like you're doing it, you're on the right path. Keep going. So let me know if you want more clarity on that or if you know what I'm talking about.
I love that for her. Sometimes we can get so focused on using our voice to get our point across to um, especially as healers. I'm very guilty of it when just us in our presence, the energy that we bring has a very beautiful flow. I mean, most of our communication is nonverbal.
Mm-hmm.
So when source is taking that away from us, they're saying, hey, lean on some of your other really amazing skills. It's not always to just listen.
Language. Ah!
It's not always to just listen.
Mm-hmm.
For I see a couple
Okay.
new people popping in. If you want a reading, just say, hey, give me a card. Or if you have a yes or no question.
Yeah. You can ask more than once. If Sharice is still here, I think it'd be fun for Jasmine to maybe. I'm biased.
I can, yeah, for those who know what reading your elements are and what like healing relationships like that is, I can do that for you as well. Rachel, I would like to try. Do you have a question, my dear, or would you like a card pulled for you?
Yes, if you have a question, yes, no question, go ahead and comment what it is, or just say card, please, and we'll pull you a card.
Oh, no
No
questions.
question,
She has a
no
card.
card. I'm feeling to work your light for her.
Do it. Do it up. Do it up. Also, just so you guys know, Jenny and I do full person readings on the website. You can book us for a whole reading, all about
Whole
you.
reading. Yeah. And you can get specific. Like sometimes you maybe not want to get super specific when it's live to the whole World Wide Webs. But we can do that in person. Rachel, if you just showed up, you missed this card that I just pulled for Becky, but you also get it. Share your voice. So let me see if I get a different message for you on share your voice. Rachel, share your voice. Okay. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. So, where are you feeling like you're not heard? What area of your life do you feel like you're not being heard? There's never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique voice. As we rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. And the phrase that keeps coming to me is your mess is your message. Your mess is your message. So, whatever trial, whatever garbage, whatever mud and muck you had to walk through, and you can turn around and like see it, that's how you're going to turn around and help other people. And I'm feeling like it's just like a little fine tuning, like a little practicing of how you're going to share that message with others. And you can just do that in the mirror as you're driving, talking to your guides and your angels. And like talk is cheap, right? It doesn't cost a lot to blah, 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 and verbally process. So do it. Do it a lot until you start to really fine tune that message that you feel like you're supposed to share. Yeah, Rachel. Oh, wow. So let me know if you have any questions about that or how that really feels for you.
Erin has a question. Erin, go ahead and ask us your question. I do love that's such a good point, Erin. When you listen to readings, other people's cards can really be connected to what you have going on. It's no mistake that you guys are all listening right now and you're listening to all of these cards being pulled.
Yeah, we are all part of this collective consciousness. And so just the fact that you're here and listening, there's going to be a lot of really cool nuggets for you, even for somebody else's card pull. Okay, I'm going to let you answer.
Am I
Erin's.
pursuing something that I shouldn't? Can you be more specific as if it's in career, relationship, romance, family? You don't have to get too much into the details. Yep, that's right. I was like, I think this is romantic, but I want to make sure. Am I communicating or holding on to someone that I shouldn't? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, friend. It is time. This is old vibrations. It's old vibrations. It's old energy. And not that this person is awful. It's just this situation is not for your highest good anymore. It served its purpose in your life. It helped you work through what you needed to work through. It helped you get to where you are, and it's time to move on to something better. It feels great. How do you feel about that?
Okay.
She says, damn. Okay.
Damn. Okay.
You have to know that you already knew the answer to that. You were just kind of hoping for the other. Always. We always know the answer when we ask yes or no's.
We do. It's just nice to get validation from outside. Okay, Rachel. So it sounds like you might have a yes no question that you can ask us. You're talking about some healing processes, like which one, which way. So you've got a yes no question to get some more clarity on that. We can do that. Or Jasmine posted some links for some more in-depth readings. Or we also do one-on-one coaching sessions and healings. And we have our group program, Rising, which I would be remiss if I did not mention because it's amazing.
And there's the link. Oh, look how fancy our new system is. Bam. That's how you join Rising. And this is how you work with us more. All of it can be seen on our website.
Ooh, should I do a Reiki class?
I will let you
Okay.
answer. My body is already
3G.
telling me.
I'm like, I already know, but let's just get the pendulum going. And it says yes.
That
I
is
mean,
a
it's
yes,
just,
friend.
yeah. So Jasmine is a Reiki master. I'm an energy healer. We are big fans of energy healing, whatever modality speaks to you. And there's that you can't ever go wrong with a Reiki class.
Reiki is
A relationship.
phenomenal. I feel like Reiki changed my life, and there's so many different ways to practice Reiki. There are so many different modalities in Reiki that are just phenomenal. So if it's something that you are interested in, Rachel, you can totally send me a private message and I can chat and you can see if you vibe with us. And we are so happy to teach you or help you find someone that you do vibe with. Yeah, Amy
Yeah.
says I know 3 modalities myself. I have tons. We all like once you get started, you get started.
Yeah. Jasmine and I between us have almost 30 certifications, different certifications for healing modalities. So we are like all about it. Find one that speaks to you and find the teacher. It might not always be the modality. It might be the teacher. So if you don't like this teacher, but you like the modality, there's another teacher. Find another teacher. Okay, so Rachel, no, Kristen, a relationship reading, please. Give us a little more. May I have a love reading, please? We need a little more information.
I feel like, Kristen, we need to pull a card. Give us the I don't know that I actually need to know the relationship. I think it's okay for now.
Okay. So I'm like, are we
We
doing
can get
elements
in
or
more
fluid?
detail about this relationship in a second, but I feel like the Panther is coming up for you. The Panther. I really love his yellow green eyes, really connection to solar plexus and heart chakra. A lot of times when we have relationships with people, we kind of allow them to, like our relationship with them, to control our personal power. I was afraid. We allow them to control our personal power. We allow their ideas about us to kind of change who we are and what we're doing. So very interesting. Let's see what the Panther has to say. Oh, I love it when I open a book and it goes right to it. That's my favorite. Like that's my favorite. I love it. Uneasiness, the purge. The Panther won't stand to see our growth energy become stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more life fulfillment. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see that the Panther's wisdom was at work. We've never been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust the Panther's journey always leads to the brighter place. When we're in balance, we're brave and we're productive. So I really want you to take a second to really think about when you think about I feel like at this point, it's more about if you are interested in him for the right reasons. It's less about if he is interested because I can't control what other people are wanting to do. But I'm feeling a lot more of your guides are asking you to say, is this relationship the right thing for you? And at this point, they're not saying whether it's right or wrong. They're not disclosing that information, but they're definitely guiding me to just talk to you a lot about when this Panther energy is because it feels like your life's being shooken right now. And sometimes that's a good thing and that leads you to greatness. And sometimes that's a good thing and it leads you to like be like, no, that's not what I wanted in my life. And it feels like you need it either way. Understanding and saying, am I in balance? Am I feeling brave? Am I feeling productive in this relationship? Is my personal growth happening or am I being self-destructive by being in this relationship? Getting rid of anything that is unnecessary is how you do this. It feels like you're really stuck in this unknown fear phase of life. You're very much stuck in water about this relationship. A lot of fear. A lot of fear here. Tell me how that feels. Kind of give me a little bit of your thoughts as we're going through this, because there is a lot of fear in this relationship,
Mm.
this situation.
And Rachel, I felt like I needed to pull another card for you on this discernment piece. So if you're still here, let me know and I'll read you the card.
I love readings. I love readings. Is he hiding something from me? Yes, I'm still here. Jennie, is he hiding something from her?
I'm getting no.
It feels messy, though.
I didn't even need to pick up my pendulum. It's like, no, there's a lot that's happening up here and in here that's getting in the way, like thoughts and beliefs.
It feels like you guys have different thoughts and beliefs, and he's maybe opening your eyes to some thoughts.
Yeah, that's something that needs to go a little deeper.
Definitely, if it feels right, I would love to do one-on-one reading or an energy session with you to kind of help you with that. Let us know how you're feeling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Rachel. So on this discernment piece, the spirit, the postcards from spirit, like, hey, we have it. We know how to help her. So you are beauty. You are beauty. So dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world and not of it, and wear the world loosely, referred to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play. And we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So, will you wear the world loosely or will it straitjacket you? It's your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever, Spirit. So with this discernment thing, I'm just feeling like you just really have to be present in the moment. No more future tripping, what ifing, what about this and what about this and playing out all the scenarios, and no more shoulda, coulda, woulda in the past. Like, here I am, right here, right now, and okay, Spirit, what's the next step? And that's all you have to worry about. And it'll unfold how it's supposed to.
100%. Kristen, is there someone else? Okay, lovely. So this is for me, is a big no-no. I do not ask this question. And here's the reason why I don't ask this question. Because when we use our pendulums, we are talking our truth. And for you, you believe there is someone else. You believe that there is someone else that he's connected to. What source is saying is you have some things you got to sort out here. You have some past programming, some past trauma that is really getting in the way of you having a healthy relationship where you feel like you are the one, where you feel like you are being taken care of and this person is your person. Whether he is doing shady stuff or not, it doesn't matter. And that's why I don't answer that question. Because it is, if you believe that it's happening in your energetic field, it is happening. Whether it's not or it is of no importance to source and to energy. It's how you are taking it, and you are really struggling with this one. And a lot of it is because of that, like I said, past past trauma, past programming, that solar plexus, there's a solar plexus heart chakra block that's happening for you that is really, you can go within. And a lot of people get frustrated when they get an answer, but it's such a beautiful thing because you can control you so much easier than you can control another person. You can do that inner work, and you're finding the right place. You found us. So we are definitely here for you to help you have these, this shit right here is like why I do what I do, because I want people to feel so in love in relationships that they're in, creating healthier relationships, creating healthier understanding of who you are and why you're in these blocks. Because it doesn't matter if you have these heart solar plexus blocks, every relationship that you're in, you're going to have these same feelings. Hearts. Sometimes it's hard to hear, and source doesn't always give beautiful messages. There's a lot there to heal, love, and we can definitely help. So think about if rising is something that you could be really interested in, or if even just an individual energy reading. I would love to help you out a little more, where we can get into some more detail and not put your personal shit on blast.
Yeah. Rising is a really beautiful online program that you can join from the comforts of your home. And we have, and we do live readings that are personal, that we do not record or send out anywhere. So you can get really detail oriented. We do ceremonies, moon ceremonies every month. And we do classes where we talk about what's happening in the mind, what's happening in the body, what's happening in the spirit, and how to alchemize it so it all comes together, so you can start to rise out of these lower vibrations and start living that really best life. And
removing those heart walls is a very beginning step, and I'm so glad to hear that that's happening for you, is starting to remove them. But once you take them out, once you take that little inner child you out of your heart prison cell that they've built for themselves, it can be a very traumatic time. It can be a little rocky and a little uncomfortable, which is very much in a line with the Panther coming out. Is this guy is kind of leading you into some healing that is very dramatic. So get some, yeah. Oh, Rachel said she had some heart walls removed. Sorry. You two are both chatting kind of at the same time.
Yeah. But those heart walls, it's kind of like, I don't know if you saw the beginning, Rachel, about the heart being broken open wide, and then source brings it back together with gold. It's like kintsugi. I'm going to look it up, and it's going to tell, it's like a Japanese art form, and it becomes more valuable, like, because you let the light in. So it's really beautiful, and just trust the process, Rachel, because you've got it. You've got this.
So we have a couple more minutes. We'll do one more reading. One more card, one more yes or no, whatever kind of comes up.
Oh yeah, so there's those bulls. Kintsugi, those
Get
broken
it to
bulls.
pronounce it for you, Jenny. Get it till I tell you.
That's smart. Okay, all right, let me have to.
Google's so smart.
Okay, you ready? Let's play. Oh, I have the volume turned all the way down. Play.
We are looking at how to pronounce this Japanese word, designating the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of breakage with lacquer, dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver or platinum. This is a word composed of two Japanese words, ken, which means golden, and tsugi, meaning
Kintsugi.
Kintsugi.
You were close.
Kintsugi, yeah. I wanted to add an R in there.
Kintsugi. Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, it was so much fun to come live and chat with you guys. I hope you enjoy these as much as we do.
Okay, well, we've got a couple minutes left. Do you want to hang on for a couple minutes, or do you want to be done? Okay, couple minutes.
I was going to ask you if you have anything that you want to share with us.
So I have something that I have not personally worked through yet, that I'm still like chewing on and going, I don't know, does this fit? Does this fit? Does this fit? Does it feel good? And it's the
Do
we
you want me to
all
pull
have
for you?
sure, we can do that. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just meditating on it. So let's just have a conversation because I
Okay, yeah,
love our
we'll talk.
conversations. So my mentor was talking about how because we're leaving this 3D realm, a lot of us are leaving this 3D realm and ascending into this 5D reality. And because we are ascending into this 5D reality, the ways of processing that we are used to down here in this 3D reality do not serve us up here in this 5D reality. And one of those is grounding, like connecting to like earth energy and really that like heavy feeling of like, oh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And she was comparing it to kind of like, here's the 3D reality. Here you are moving up into this 5D reality, wherever you are in this ascension process. And it's like being a balloon or a planet that is connected through a string, but you have your own center of gravity that you need to ground to and connect to instead of connecting back down to this 3D earth space reality.
I have thoughts.
Okay, I'm excited to
Yeah.
hear them because my brain is like, oh.
Your air ass is just like, woo!
And of course, I heard that the night I was teaching root chakra at chakra yoga. So I was like, So, because I normally teach like this connect to the earth, send your roots down, feel her support. And I was like, hmm. So I would
So I
love to hear
think
your thoughts.
we needed to discuss the fact that Earth as like a physical object, and then we have Gaia, the goddess, right? And
Yes.
then if you want to talk about the dragons that protect Earth too, we can go anyway. When I think about, I think in all, if we discuss really what grounding is, and there's a lot of people who think of grounding as connecting to Earth energy, right? The energy of this Earth.
Mm-hmm.
When I ground and when I teach people to ground, I really think about going through the earth into her center, which is source energy too.
Mm-hmm.
Like big source. So it's kind of like going, like, you know what that saying of going within to go up? Like going deeper within yourself to connect to source. It's the same thing. Going deeper into the earth. Like we're moving past just connecting to the crust of the earth and we're connecting deep, 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 deep. Pushing through all of that heavy energy, pulling out and up this higher vibration energy that's in the center of the earth. So it's not in a sense of not connecting and grounding to earth anymore, but it's saying the old way that we were connecting, just in like putting our feet in the sand, is not enough. We need to go in so much more than just being like, my feet are in the sand. How does that feel? I also pulled 2 cards, and guess what?
B and oh my gosh, do you see my bee nice on my overalls?
And bees are so interesting. Bees are so important to our ecosystem on this really deep level. And then pulling a unicorn source card too. Like, I want to see what the card says, but that's kind of my thoughts there.
Yeah.
It's not that we're not grounding to earth anymore. It's that we are really understanding the deeperness of earth and grounding through the earth. Bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Really pulling that energy up, like we're all lifting earth now. We are using our inner light, our inner guidance to lift earth and raise its vibration together. Bees love work to be steady and thoughtful until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures and aware of all the many subtleties, and they can see them all at one time. Since they're artists at their heart, they usually add a creative detail to the overall vision. For the most part, they are bustling with joy and happiness. So really, oh man, I felt like that is like such the perfect card. And I'm having a hard time with like expressing the words that I'm like, yes, this is the card for that, like, answer of that question.
Well, the one thing that I love about bees is like the hive mentality and how there's like for the greater good of the hive and this higher consciousness, higher vibration and understanding that happens within the hive.
Yeah.
That's not just for the hive, but for the collective. Because they're pollinating and spreading that energy to help life thrive.
Yeah, absolutely. And this kind of heavy, this idea of like just one little bee is nothing, but when you get all of these bees, it's like such a beautiful thing. The other card I pulled being the unicorn and reconnecting to our higher wisdom and divinity. This is third eye chakra. When we reconnect and when we have this hive mentality towards raising the vibration of earth through our third eye, through our connection to source, through what we're seeing, that sixth sense, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
So connecting those third eyes.
I mean, that's like 5D reality. That unicorn energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is something I'm still just chewing on. I'm chewing on and going, what fits, what doesn't fit, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. And
It's
it's
really,
fascinating.
it's kind of like a crazy thing to say. It's a crazy thing to sort of spit out into the world
Uh-huh.
and be like, here you go. If you're just tuning on, do you want to repeat your question? Because we just got a few people. I think it's very interesting, the question.
Okay. So the question is this 3D reality that we are mostly comfortable with, and we're ascending into this 5D reality. And because we're ascending wherever you are on this scale of ascension up to this 5D reality, the old paths and patterns of healing and processing that were down here in this 3D reality do not serve us up here anymore. So we're kind of like floating around. And then the whole idea of grounding back down to this 3D reality doesn't serve us anymore. So it's grounding into the core, like you're a planet that circles around this 3D reality on this higher plane. And so it's connecting to your own core. So yeah, it's just, I don't know that it was really a question. It was just this information that was given to me by one of my mentors that I've been like, this is cool. How does this work? I'm interested. How does this feel for me? Where does it fit? What do I need to do? So
yeah, my thoughts are definitely in the go deeper within to connect to all things.
Yeah.
Go deeper within yourself and you will connect to all things higher and really going deep within the earth.
Yeah. Angie's 2021 closed a lot of doors for a lot of people prepping for the shift, like 100. And 2020 was the very beginning of it, and we're starting to move into like that was just the beginning. And people are going, I can't live like this anymore. Where in like 2019 everybody's like, oh, I'm just content. I'm not super happy, I'm not super depressed, or I'm taking enough medication to not feel super depressed. So I'm just like content. And then 2020 came along and was like, the ants in the little farmhouse and the little ant like thing, and they're like, shook it up, like, and the ants are like, what happened to my houses? And I can't live like this anymore. And it's like, we can't live by those laws anymore. So I'm loving it.
Interesting. I'm loving it too. It's very interesting to see people who talking about this stuff who weren't talking about it before.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see people really fighting for what they're into.
Yeah.
Okay, Angela. Oh, Angela, I'm pulling for you right now. And I keep throwing cards on the floor. It's really, I have to pull myself back together when I do it. What a mess. I'm such a mess.
I love it. No, you're not. It's beautiful. Ooh.
Oracle, my
Yay.
friend. I love her.
Ooh.
Wait for important information. Wait for important information. I'm getting this kind of impatientness that you have. Like you've been sort of impatient for something, and your guides are saying it's coming. Just be a little more patient. I feel that from a lot of energy people lately. Let's see what else they have to say here.
Dragon wants to come in.
Dragon energy. Oh my gosh, I can't even. So, as I'm flipping pages, Kara is doing a dragon initiation. Oh my god, my cards all say the same thing. Yeah, I know. Everyone's getting them. Everyone's getting them right now. Everyone who's in it, like everyone who's been on this path for a little while, is getting this. Like, sit your ass. Stop it. Like, it's very, very interesting energy. I think after 2021, I'm just like ready. Yeah, I know. I get that.
No.
Me too. I committed to some stuff and then I was like, nope, not right. I had to kind of pump the brakes on a couple of things.
I did that today.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
let's see here. Some more stuff. Messages: be open to and receptive to information. Gather the facts so that you can make the decision that is in line with your integrity. Your angels and ancestors and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves. Because at the moment, you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. That feels really important to say. Like, they're like, yeah, tell her that again. Letting your wants get in the way of your needs. And a lot of times, especially when we are on this path, we have all of these like, oh my gosh, I could do this and 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 this. Or I can, you know what I mean? Like we have all of these aspirations for healing in our own personalness and then also as healers that we can want. But that's like sources like, no, friend. You sit down because you need to really feel like what we need you to do. What do you really need to do? What is going to like fill your soul? What is going to help your truest alignment? It's saying if you've been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or an action that you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then that you will know. You will know. Your source is saying if you are not like 1 trillion% yes, then it's a no. General thinks.
She knows. She knows.
She knows.
Okay, Patina. I pulled a general card for you, and I think this is probably our last one. This is Postcards from Spirit, and it's saying, you are love. Even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Oh my gosh, here's another one. Calm thy ass. Chill. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty. There's another one, clearing out some of the clutter to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time of dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. Oh, you are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others cannot hear. Are you listening? We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always, Spirit.
I know. Look how cute. The last two of them, they just pulled like they're just right in there. Do you guys know each other? I'm curious if they know each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's very similar. So many people are getting. Angela says that she's been pulling the same card ever since November. So many. You are definitely not alone. They do not know each other. It's cute that you guys all popped on kind of at the end and got very similar guidance.
Well, I'm glad you found us. Stick around.
I'm on my spiritual journey anyway, and I'm new. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the page, friend. She's from New Zealand.
From New Zealand! Woo, woo, woo! My
We're
brother
sweet.
I made some ice castles there a couple of years ago.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
And I'm a huge fan of
I'm a big horse person, and there's a lot of horse people from New Zealand that I follow. Very, very interesting. I think the 21 energy is clearing out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that 2021 energy is clearing out. There was so much shifting that happened last year. So much shifting and so much awakening, and a lot of people coming onto the journey that it feels like it just has to flush out all the way. This year is going to be a good year, though. I'm really feeling some super good vibes for 2022. It's just we kind of got to chill out.
Yeah,
I agree. I think everything that we planted is going to blossom in 2022. I really do.
It's coming to fruition.
It's going to be a good year this year. And it's a 6 year.
This is my interpretive dance of seeds blossoming.
I felt a huge positive energy shift. Yeah, we did a sound ceremony on New Year's Eve or on New Year's Day, and it was really beautiful.
It was. That portal was nuts. It was like that first day was like, and then day 2 was like,
I got immediately so sleepy on the second.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
I was a little hungover, and it was just energy hungover. It's been really interesting. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, friends. We love you guys so much. And it has been so much fun to chat with some new folks and some old folks who were kind of on with us at the beginning. And Jennie and I just love doing these. So you'll see them more. I think, is our next time going to be Saturday? Is that when we're going to come live?
So.
Yeah, I'm really digging the Saturdays. It's fun to do Saturdays.
Yeah, that was fun.
So be on the lookout for a live reading on Saturday. And yeah, if you want to see us in the meantime, you can of course join us in Rising, which I will show you. There's the link to join Rising if that is something that you are interested in. It's Jennie and I's group program. You get to hang out with us all the time. You can mark us as we have Marcos waiting for us that we're going to answer after this. So you can chat with us all the time. Marcos is like a web chatting app, if you don't know, where you kind of connect with us in the whole group. Or you can do private energy reading sessions with myself or Jennie, or the 2 other beautiful owners of our studio, Carrie and Amber. If you know them, you can sign up for individual energy readings there. Am I missing anything?
No, be sure to join our private group, because this is our business page, or if you're watching us on YouTube, but we do on Facebook have a private group that we share a lot of fun stuff to. And it's just my Mind and Body Collective on Facebook.
Yay. Okay, lovelies. We will see
part of our high five tribe.
Our high five. At first I thought you said 5-5, and I was like, what does that mean?
5-5-5. I'm doing interpretive dance again.
Jennie is getting tired, folks. We have to put her to bed soon, or she's going to start doing crazy things. All right, lovelies. It's been fun. We will see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.